If it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
No, I said, did you give it to him?
And that's it for halftime.
Oh, God. The stream started.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far.
How you going to discipline him? You going to yell at him?
Timberwolves trail by 4. Miles Turner out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Campbell in at point guard.
Like,
so that's the Timberwolves 5.
If you start doing that, so like, you can really
James
do it
outside.
however you want.
Pass to D.
You gotta do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you just want to talk to him,
nice feed that time from James.
Like, act right
D's got 16 points.
This is why you run your offense through LeBron. Great vision, great decision maker.
Here's Okogie. Then try talking to him and wonder why they don't listen to him.
Here's Miller. James with the block. Here's Campbell, hounded by Ball.
If I gotta get that belt, man.
And it's good on the lay-in. He has 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Okogie. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Miller, the pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Number 5, LeBron James.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Here's Campbell, hounded by Ball. It's stolen.
Bro, how the fuck did this nigga just steal the ball?
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Bridges outside from deep. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Campbell, hounded by Ball. Campbell, pass to James.
No, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play. And Turner with the block.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The offensive rebound. Pass to D.
But they got the
A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mark Williams. Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. They host the Pistons after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Sometimes don't be feeling it, and then like I start playing the game and
establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense.
Oh shit! Welcome to the stream. I didn't even notice.
Definitely doing his part
No
tonight.
doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Campbell can't hit.
Can we play that? Can we play that back? Can we play that back? Bro, I told you only one person be coming in this bitch, but it's a real nigga though. But sometimes it be bots in here though. Like motherfuckers be trying to get me to like click links to buy viewers. Like no nigga, I'm not a dumbass. But I play with 3 different viewers. I play with 3 different viewers. Oh god.
You like play with 3 different viewers?
Yeah. This nigga Bro, I can't get over this. I can't get over this. I'm about to turn this into a song damn near, cause I can't get over this looking ass. Cause what the fuck did he just do? Oh my goodness. This nigga laid the ball up. How you do
Boy,
it?
he
And
cannot
that bitch
get
ain't even hit
anything
the
to
rim,
fall, but
gang.
the teammates, boy, have they
Give me
delivered.
that shit.
And giving LaMelo
Oh
Ball
my
a
goodness, I
6 for
just
7.
ooh,
Why does this give him an advantage in his
I
position,
just
Greg?
beat
Well,
that
BA, he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Pass to D. 6 on the shot clock.
I'm in the paint with it.
Oh,
Hammer
he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And here is Williams. Now here's Ball. Pulls up on the wing. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Campbell, hounded by Ball. Pass to Campbell from behind the arc.
Money. Nigga, that's
The rebound goes
cash.
to Charlotte.
This
gotta
has
be
not been a
cash.
good period for this guy.
Listen to
Out of
everything,
sync,
bro.
not letting the
I'm not
game
gonna
come
lie.
to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
No, nigga.
Here's D. 21 points in the game.
I listen to Saturday, nigga.
Look
Listen
at what he's doing
to
here, and
Listen,
it's
he's so
hard
fine,
to
nigga.
imagine him playing much better.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball passes to Bridges.
4-2 there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah,
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a
Like, I don't got no
force
problem
on
with
the
Lil Baby,
offensive end.
though,
Whether he's inside or
like, Lil
outside,
Baby
you
throw
know
it
he's
forward, too,
going
but I
to
don't
be
got no problem
aggressive
with
trying
Lil
to
Baby
put the
doing
ball in the
different
basket.
pod, but like,
Some changes for
bro, this
Charlotte.
nigga-
Yusuf
this
Nurkic,
nigga-
he's
this
checked in
nigga-
for
this nigga-
Williams. Smith comes in for Okogie.
Well,
And it's
it depends
man
on where
in
you
for
at.
Ball.
I mean,
Shot clock and
if
game
you
clock
the
separated
south
by
side,
less than 6 seconds.
She's the 5 and the north side is the 4, but the south side is
Pass to D. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer. D's got 12 points here in the second half.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on
I
the
know, but this
offensive
is
end
like-
as they remain in
It's
front here.
gentrification in this bitch. It's
The
like
Hornets
hella
have
white
gotten
people
just
living in this
25% of
bitch.
their shots to fall since the half.
Motherfuckers
2 for 8.
Like, scattering. Yeah.
Bridges against Turner. Nurkic a screen on Turner.
Why you
Three-pointer
gotta say
Bridges.
this?
It doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the third.
You gotta
It's
say
Minnesota leading by
bro.
5. And don't
Go,
go away.
sorry.
We'll be back in a few
Bro.
moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next.
I believe so, yes. I've been to Farmington too. But Farmington is like AFC compared to Farmington compared to Farmington
3
Hills
quarters
is AFC
behind
compared
us.
to Anaheim.
One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
Yeah.
Hornets trail by 5. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Smith. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's
I
Trey
never
Mann.
go to
And it's
Saginaw.
Okogie in at the
Saginaw,
small
I
forward
don't
position.
do it.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going
What
at
the
them.
fuck?
A nice
These
shot
niggas-
by Smith.
Whoa.
Dead-eye shooter Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest
I
asset to
thought we
this
was
team.
losing. I'm about to say,
Oh,
hell
deflected.
no.
And
That's
that'll
like all
be
these
Minnesota's
niggas.
ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And here's James. Pass to Campbell.
If you like this for the longest, I don't be doing this for you.
5
I
on
gotta
the
do
clock.
it more though. It's like niggas.
Looking to get back on track.
And then the niggas,
again, it's
the niggas gotta
Minnesota
go through
converting.
and watch
Listen,
the
you
whole
give a
shit
good
to find
shooter
the
that
15
kind of look, and it's going to go in.
I gotta do that shit. You know my shit.
Outside man.
It's moving.
And it's Smith penetrating. And here's Nurkic, defended by Gobert. The three, Smith. And Charlotte, another three.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
James against Smith. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
When things get tight, he goes hard to the rim. That is a big-time basket.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Miller comes in for Smith. And it's Ball in for Mann. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Over that last break, I got a chance to Charles Lee said Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Ali, thank you for that.
But you just so far. My numbers.
Here's Campbell, pounded by Ball. Campbell can't hit.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board.
How are you missing?
Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges.
That's not a
there's
fucking
the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Ooh, the superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Campbell. Here's D, guarded by Miller.
All he got through though.
Here's D.
I should have committed.
And out of bounds. Charlotte.
Violation. Oh my god. What a man.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Gobert finds James. Puncher it inside. LeBron.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball passes to Bridges.
Bro, where's the defense?
And the assist that time from Ball.
Nigga. Oh my
Ball's
goodness.
got 3 assists in the game.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
If you go to my TikTok,
here's Campbell, pounded by Ball. Pass to D.
You go to my repo.
Count that one. D's got 30 points.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Now Williams. He gets it in there.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's D.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
It's risky, but it sure didn't look good. Ball taking his time here. Miller outside. They get it again. Williams misses. The Timberwolves lead by 4. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. There's Campbell. Tipped.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Campbell pass to D. Bridges on the double. Stepped away. And they're on the run. To the wing on the left. To tie it up.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
Oh, there's 36 seconds left. It's 52. Oh.
James passes to Campbell.
And
the rebound goes to Charlotte.
LeBron, you're not getting the rebound. You're most
Has the
important.
length and the agility to be an outstanding defender. It's about learning to give it every single night on that end.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Oh, the First and 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
No, I don't want to shoot. I want to shoot. No.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so both free throws good.
Now they
It's a
got to make
three-point
a
game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make that three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Miller. The putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
16 seconds left in the game. And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Oh, thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do.
We took that dub. No, we took that dub. My nigga Danny Etiquette dropped 32. My nigga was balling. Shot calling on everything. Took the highway. When do I usually go to sleep? Well, that depends. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. I didn't sleep last night. I was like, I had to, I had to take care of my hand. Oh, bro.
Have you been awake for like 24 hours? Why?
Cause I couldn't sleep. My shit was burning. My shit was on fire. Like,
Because of the tattoo?
no, cause of the chemicals.
Wait, what chemical?
And I be washing dishes with. Like, huh? On God, post that on my story. Cause like,
See, I pay attention.
at each place, I didn't even know this, but at each place, like each fast food place or each place that use whatever the fuck, the same shit, quote unquote, they like have different ingredients, and it makes sense. Cause like when I worked at Burger King, that shit didn't fuck my hands up, but that's cause like it was mainly plastic shit niggas was washing there. I wasn't washing dishes though, but it was mainly plastic shit. But like kinda the chemicals burnt me.
Yeah, ow.
Oh God, like I couldn't sleep. Like nigga, that shit, like man, that shit feel normal now though. Like you could for sure see
Oh, yeah,
like,
because you said, see, I'm so good at paying attention. You were like, oh, Alex put you on and they gave me a shot and I already feel so much better.
oh God, nigga. But when I tell you, 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 whatever the fuck that was, that shit had my arm like on fire. I'm like, bro, I forgot what she said. She was like, it do got something to it. I'm like, damn, like, bro, that shit, no, bro, that shit got that kickback. But no. It was smooth though. Like, bro, this shit. It was all swollen and shit earlier, like damn near green and shit. It was crazy. But God. So I'm that nigga. I have to buy these bitches. I have to get busy. Well, I actually ain't tried these bitches on yet. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna try these bitches on. Damn, this shit. I need that. Cause I'm telling you, I be getting busy in that sink. Nigga. Bro. I'm about to, cause I be like, motherfucking shoulder deep in the water, nigga. Shoulder deep. Bro, I'm looking like I'm getting ready to do a prostate exam. Scalpel looking nice. You ever watched The Resident? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What isn't wrong with it? You gonna go on mute? Why? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I could like theoretically pose a question. Why would you? Feel me?
Oh, say does that star span?
You know what I'm saying?
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you, joining me tonight. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got LeBron James. D out there with Miles Turner. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Campbell at a point. And for the Bulls, the guard set is Galen White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. Greg, is a player, how long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And that one's good. D's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Timberwolves. Campbell against Giddey. Williams scanning the floor. On the wing, Dosunmu. Just fine to shoot. Williams can't get it to go. We're about 1 minute into the first. Campbell with it. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. Campbell against Giddey. Nice defense from Giddey. And here are the Bulls now. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history. Dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals. One of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Here's Campbell. He takes it in, and Campbell throws it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Campbell, and Campbell throws it down.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Vucevic.
Okay, what kind of trick play? The defense is there. He made that dumb shit?
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Pass to Campbell. From past the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Nigga, step up, nigga, play some defense, nigga.
Here's White. Boy, he just disappeared against Dallas when they needed him the most. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Cleveland, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
4 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And you were just talking about this, Coach. Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
Fun to see where he takes his game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am.
I'm not
Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Where is Irene? I don't know where that's
James against White, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making, but his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Here's Campbell. 9 points in the game so far. And the layup's good off the glass. Campbell's got 11 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Back to Jones.
That's a fucking foul.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Why are you getting off defense, nigga?
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
Campbell against Jones. Takes a 3.
Money.
Buzelis grabs the board. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to.
Okay. That shit feel like was it 6th grade?
Absorb the contact.
I forgot. What was that nigga
16
name?
seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I forgot what year I had that nigga.
Jones against Campbell.
But that nigga left
and
him
he banks into the lane.
He's
got 13.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
And then like the next day, nigga told me he about to leave.
Fires away from way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter.
Opportunity or some shit. And nigga was cool as hell though.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside. And you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Gobert. Miles Turner out there with D. And it's LeBron James. And it's Campbell in at the 1.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Campbell against Jones.
Big man team,
Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Herter. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Pass to Turner. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And it's Dosunmu in for Kevin Herter. Now, here's Dosunmu. His last outing with 20 points. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
I remember that. Yeah. I don't know.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Charlotte. Jones against Campbell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Campbell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. He comes in for Jones. James against White. And stuffs it home.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
Timeout. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
They keep fouling me because I get the charge fouling them, so they keep fouling. Wait, so they just keep fouling.
Chicago on defense, a 12-point game.
Okay, you can win.
Campbell against Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yo, who got LeBron?
LeBron gathering speed. And the shot goes in. LeBron's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done. So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Dosunmu, and Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. No good from Campbell. Bulls trail by 12. Right the pass to Jones. And that one is good.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
I was at a party off me, and I was
he's got 19. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Timberwolves have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Outside Williams. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter.
Those are not real good.
From 12 feet out, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Bulls trail by 13. Here's White. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
I got to do that shit straight off the plane from my Colombian.
Now LeBron. It'll count.
Money.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
I don't know what else to do next though. I gotta get I got some accuracy, some shit. I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Because I don't do that shit.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat, and pass, shoot, score, repeat. Nothing else to add to that, guys.
Wait, what is that?
And moving on, guys, it's...
Oh, yeah, I don't got...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
Oh, God. I don't got no plug on that shit, nigga. That shit dangerous. I can't be around the nigga who got a plug on that, nigga. You know about to
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Vucevic in its center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And Campbell drills both of them. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
And he gets it to go. James has got 8 points.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
There's the pick. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, that's one that stands out to me. A lot of great talent involved in that one. I'm curious to see how they improve over the offseason.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck.
It's like
the breaks of life.
It's like weed.
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Hey, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Dosunmu with the bounce pass.
It's like you really connected to that. It's like
and when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach streak. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
My chest there was from my heart.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
High arcing shot. It's all in by the Bulls. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
But I don't know that shit.
Giddey against Campbell.
I feel it now. Hold on, I'm about to lay.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Josh Giddey. For Minnesota, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
What the fuck is you reaching? I'm not.
The first free throw is good. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't.
Like, I'm book smart.
You're not being fair to yourself.
I'm book smart.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Here's Campbell, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Here's Campbell. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And Vucevic kicks to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
You're low-key winning this game, but
here's D.
some bullshit.
The layup is good. D's got 4 this quarter.
Another bucket down low.
Like,
They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And now, look at Rudy Gobert here. Great showing for him last season. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dosunmu.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
White goes in. Here's Collins. No good. Shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 17. Huerter with it. He's picked up by James. Outside Collins. Jones the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Campbell. And the shot goes in. Campbell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Huerter with it. Pass to Buzelis.
Because you are a freaking guy.
Outside White. Collins setting the big for White. Drops in the tray. White's got 7 points in the game. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by.
I'm gonna keep it like
it's
an
time to bring up
island
the
boy.
State Farm assist of the
Keep it
game.
like an island
And the
boy.
winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many
Can I
big
switch
men in the
niggas?
NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th.
My shit gonna be
Campbell
clean.
is out there with
Like
LeBron
how
James.
extra is clean.
And it's Rudy
But I ain't
Gobert.
gonna have no
Then it's
shit
D,
between my
and it's
eyebrows.
Turner in at the 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bulls trail by
No,
16.
that's just
Collins
respect.
setting the big for Giddey. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Getting not messing around when he gets in close like that.
LeBron outside.
That's what I can't do.
Pass to Campbell.
My shit can be clean, though. Oh, nigga. Ooh, I
Here's
gotta
D.
pass
And stolen
Nigga.
by Giddey.
Oh.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Banked in off the glass.
Started and finished the break. Scoop and score there from Giddey.
How you gonna do it?
Jones against Campbell.
Hey,
Good work
nigga.
there as it goes.
Oh.
Campbell's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Giddey, no one around him. Hands it from downtown.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
James looking around. Pass to Campbell.
Why can't be saying
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low, here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
And look at the rookie out there facilitating for his team. Buzelis not missing the chance to make his teammates better.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Buzella. Osumu, he is checked in for Jones. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Herter. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thanks, David. Campbell against Giddey. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
London.
James in the post.
London.
Wide out.
London. Yeah.
And Gobert kicks to Turner. Second shot opportunity. LeBron James just too strong. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clutch.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Giddey. They can't stop the run with that one. It's been all Timberwolves. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's LeBron. Pass to Gobert. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's D. Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Campbell. There's the 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it.
I dropped 38 points on these niggas' head tonight. I feel like that, nigga. It's over. Wait, what's today? Bruh, I'm about to sleep to the food ready. I'm not gonna lie. They about to.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3 slot.
Now the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Now, here is James. It's stolen by Henderson, and it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one's good. Sharp
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way winger Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Campbell. And it's Portland with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Here's Campbell. A 38-point game for him in the win against Chicago. 5 to shoot. And Aiden pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup.
One light
tried to
jersey,
pull off another shot, and choked. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
There's the AT&T 5G slam cam capturing the moment. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, we're losing. They're 62. They're fucking around.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Huh?
James outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
Oh, man, Scoot Henderson, an elite leaper.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. But Brett, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step, and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim, becoming more impactful offensively.
Here's D. 14 points for him last game against Chicago.
Oh, man.
That one's good. This game is all even. He's got his second basket of the night.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Simons is checked in for Portland.
Rolling Hill's better.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Drills it from deep.
Bro,
and Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
A minute 58 left to play in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Campbell. James up top. Henderson picked up by James. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Somebody stop this nigga. I don't like this nigga. This nigga right here.
To these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is
God
with honesty.
damn, Woody goes
Always
shit.
coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love.
What are you
I don't lead with fear.
Just moved out the
Brian?
niggas.
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
This white.
Here's Campbell. No points yet. Pass to Turner. Here's D. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Right wing. Ayton into the lane. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Here's Campbell, defended by Henderson. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked.
No way. says Danny Avdia.
I'm cold.
Got right to that one. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere
I
close
got,
to the kind of output
no
they need from him.
I need to chill. What's good, bro? Huh?
Fast break, Minnesota. Here's D. And he gets it to go. D's got 8 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Henderson, the pass to Simons. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Portland ahead. They're up by 1. And we've got more. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
What I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
The Timberwolves trail. Rudy Gobert is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's James, and it's D in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Campbell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Kamari. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Hold on, bro. I gotta see something real quick. None. Nigga was playing.
The officials were right up.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach.
Actually, okay, so look, it's been streaming for an hour. Let's see what Twitch say. Twitch is gonna say I ended that shit like 20 fucking minutes ago. Oh no, it's still saying live. Okay, so this shit wanna work now. But when I wanna play Red Dead fucking Redemption 2, this shit don't wanna fucking work though. This shit don't wanna fucking work though.
Does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
Come on, bro.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Miles Turner. That free throw, no good.
But if you win your case, what's in your face?
And he sinks the second. Now James. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Campbell.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Blazers trail by 3. Here's Kamari. Pass to Simons. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Turner with it. Here's Campbell. Hits the trifecta. Campbell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Simons has the open look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Minnesota leading by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Campbell. Takes it.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Simons. Beyond the arc. On the wing, Grant. Another shot. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Campbell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Kamara.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Here's Ayton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
First free throw is good. Ayton hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Campbell. He's covered by Simons. Campbell pass to James. No good on the shot. Nice D from Avdia. Grant with it. Turner covering. Grant's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 6. James outside. Yes! He's still got it. LeBron
still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Williams. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Pass to Avdia. His first shot attempt. Rebound Minnesota. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Let me see it before.
Here's Campbell. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Blazers trail by 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Al. Here's D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Such a wide-open look. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
This is when you know Henderson is feeling it, and it's why his guys always encourage him to fire away.
James against Sharp. Double team on James. To the paint. Avdia with a steal. Here's Sharp. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. That free throw good from Sharp. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Red. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Here's Campbell, defended by Henderson. Campbell, pass to D. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Sharp. Oh, and Turner with a block. Here's Campbell. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's not that bad.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way.
Still.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much. But right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
I ain't been smoking consistently like I used to. But,
and we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.
As fast as I ran through a cart within 12 hours. Okay. Keep smacking them.
So it's Minnesota now. On the court right now for Portland. Scoot and Sharp in the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3, small forward. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. The Timberwolves shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Campbell, defended by Henderson. Out to James. And it's James with the jam.
And the defense making it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Here's Henderson. And down it goes.
Bro, this
Jam
nigga.
That one home.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
Who is this nigga?
It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Campbell gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
It's stolen. Here's Campbell. Off target from 3-point range.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Sharp, no good. Minnesota leading by 7. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And we may have an injury here. That does not look...
Oh, no.
Good.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Henderson outside. The three is up. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
Pass to D. It's picked off. Avdia with it. Turner covering. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Deni Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. And this guy can make an impact.
You want me to? I'll mute that bitch.
Both on and off the ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the wing, right side. Here's D. 10 points for him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first one falls. And some changes here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Avdia. And Simon is subbed in for Henderson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Blazers trail by 3. Inside. And Eaton with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to D. And that one is stuffed right through.
And LeBron's playmaking is always.
I've been on stream.
Been exceptional, has no trouble spotting the open man.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant's checked in for Kamara. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's Simons with a 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Turner, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Blazers trail by 3. Here's Simons. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Simons got 7.
Now, Simons developing this kind of deception to get to that float game. Man, that'll take him to another level.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. And a two-handed jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. And guys just can't keep up with that.
Here's D. He's covered by Grant. D. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Sharp. For the lead. Minnesota with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's D. He's covered by Grant. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's D. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Now here's Simons. He's got 9. That shot missing. Here's D. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. D's got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dante DiVincenzo out there with LeBron James. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's D in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Benton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to...
Damn.
Take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
James can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 3. There's Simons with a 3. Fires in the triple.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And so James will bring it up for Minnesota. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Grant, and the shot goes in.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
James outside. James with the focus.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So Portland ends up going with a new group. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to D. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo against Henderson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's an 8-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Henderson. Avdia from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
For Minnesota, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Kamara got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. So it's Portland now. 2-point game. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's D, over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down. The Trailblazers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A willingness to play physical, obviously not holding back.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take, or they've knocked them down.
Now, that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And here's Sharp. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by James. Here's D. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Here's Kamari. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-4 run.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Shot from the inbound. Pass to Sharp from outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Here's D. Missed it. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
It's just sad to see my nigga. What kind of build do I want to make, bro?